Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Readful Things, where I'm showing you something super cool that I had that I think other people need to know about. Forgive me for the amount of times I say like and because that's just who I am this week. Fall Out Boy reference. I'm having a day. So, on this episode, I'm going to show you off a really cool book I got from Bob's, which is one of my favorite indie bookstores. And now that I've lifted this up, you probably already know what book it is. It's by Kosoko Jackson, The Macabre. Macabre? Macabre. I don't know. I'm bad with words sometimes, saying them out loud. So, isn't it beautiful? There's a cool surprise inside that I've got to show you, but I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this. I found this while I was scrolling Instagram, so don't let anybody ever tell you Bookstud doesn't pay off, because it does. I myself find so many books that I didn't even know about, and I'm like, yes, please, 75 million of those in my home. But of course, I was like, okay, seen this on Insta. I went to Bob's and I was like, is this already in the store? Can I order it? Can I pre-order it? And of course it was there. All my favorite books usually are. I'll drop a link, let you guys know about that store. But anyway, back to this super cool book I got, and I'm going to read you the inside synopsis of what it's about, and then I have to show you the inside dust cover, the artwork inside of it. I don't know, this book is just amazing, which is why I'm showing it to you on this video. Readful Things. From award-winning and USA Today best-selling authors Kosoko Jackson. I get tongue-tied sometimes. Thankfully not in my brain when I'm reading. A picture is worth 1,000 nightmares. A struggling painter, Lewis Dixon, is shocked when the British Museum shows an unusual interest in his art. While he's always felt there's something powerful about what he puts on canvas, he also felt there was something disturbing just under the surface, especially as he was compelled to make a painting of a painting, one that has a connection to. The subject of his art is one of 10 paintings his ancestor had created more than 100 years ago. Only his version is surreal and maybe just a touch horrific. I'm already obsessed with this, and if you can't tell, I like cursed, possessed, for lack of a better term, fucked up objects, so sign me up. Certainly not something that snobby art world is going to admire. Still, he accepts the invitation, only to find the curated show is also a test, not only to see if he has the magic necessary to enter the paintings, but also the strength to escape them, because unbeknownst to Lewis, there's a power in his art, just as these 10 paintings carry with them both immense eldritch abilities and a terrible curse, making them perhaps the most valuable paintings in the world. And Lewis has been asked to destroy them. With orders from a mysterious museum official, Evangeline, and partnered with a handsome agent in her employ, Noah Rayo, Lewis must plunge into a world of black markets, gothic magic, ancient history, and unspeakable terror to save those unlucky enough to call any of the paintings their own, and to hopefully locate the 10th painting, long missing, the powers of which are suspected to be the most devastating of them all. Now, I don't know if you got chills with me reading that out loud, and if you didn't, go read the synopsis on the internet, because I'm telling you right now, this book sounds like everything. And now I'm going to show you the really cool parts of it, which is the whole thing, but you know. So, this is the outside cover that you see. Of course, look at those blood drips. Just aesthetically pleasing. And then you turn it over into the inside, and it's like a little color, which of course I've not colored mine because I'm so terrified of messing this up. It's just so freaking beautifully cool. Like, what colors do I add without just ruining everything? I'm a sucker. Now, artwork inside. Do not tell me how freaking gorgeous this is. Amazing. Like, I opened it up, and I didn't even realize the inside cover was going to be like that, like the slip sheet, and I was like, this is beautiful. And then look at this. Am I just obsessing over things that everybody else sees and are like, this is great, or, you know, am I onto something and this is amazing? This is a book that I have not read yet, but will be reading. I'm doing, like, one of those things where I'm like, I have to read all of my physical TBR because, you know, whatever imaginary rule I've made up, but the TBR has to come down, so this is definitely one that's coming up on my list. That's basically my New Year's resolution. Knock out that physical TBR, see what I need. But again, this is by Kosoko Jackson, and I'm so sorry if I butchered this name. I've really got to figure out how to pronounce words better. Macabre. and I got it from Bobse, which is a super cool independent bookstore that I'll link in the comments, and you guys need to check out.